I need to go talk to Morgan. I need to talk to everyone, really. Wonder if people are going to be mad at me for not doing it myself. I think everyone's going to be pretty mad that I let it happen to begin with, but fuck yeah, I'm taking the mirrors, the well's power. That was awesome. I just hate that Cassandra disapproved. That's so dumb. Hello? 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 Wake the fuck up, please. There we go.
I'm pleased to report.
Oh, back at the war table, huh?
When you went through
I completely forgot there was a massive war going on as well.
I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
No point sacrificing more of his lads.
He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
No,
He is wise.
I highly doubt it, girl.
Hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again. He will not hide.
Then he's coming here.
Meaning he will attack us directly at Skyhold.
No!
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle. And how could you have such insight into his plans?
She full of
The
elven
Well of
juice.
Sorrows held many voices. And they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
How powerful is he?
Should we fear him more than his army?
Well, obviously, we're slaughtering his army so easily.
Luckily for you, he has a weakness.
He's really
The dragon
ticklish.
he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being.
Oh, good.
He doubtless
I've killed
did so
so
out of
many
pride
dragons.
to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
Oh, is that all? Are you sure? Well, of course she's sure. She's full of elven juice, but none of the rest are any good, so...
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'm so not
I'll
ready,
see to
though.
Skyhold's
We're so near to
defenses
the
in the
end, I
meantime.
think. Maybe, sort of, kinda. Oh, man. Welcome back to Skyhold. We've got so much to go through now. An unbelievable amount to fuck with. Now, as much as I was not a massive fan, and by not a massive fan, I mean I hated... No, what am I trying to say? Will words come out of my mouth, please? As much as I was not the biggest fan of the side content in this game, meaning the vast majority of it was busy work bullshit, I do... Hello? Oh yes, there we go, now I know what I was going to say. I do sort of want to 100% it, since I've already invested so much fucking time. So I may have a little bit of a session or whatever, where I run around and grab all the mosaics, because that should only take about an hour. And I know we're missing so very many that we really shouldn't be missing, but for now, let's not focus on that, and let's take a look at forces? Significantly increases resistance to being unseated. That's never ever happened to me anyway. Why is there so much stuff? Why is that a thing? Who cares about that? Warrior schematics? Mage schematics? Let's do mage schematics, shall we? Why not? We don't really need anything else. Welcome to Orlais. Adamant is gone, and the Grey Warden cache is right here. As from Krem, the charges were able to tear down what was left of Adamant Fortress. The demons could have been a problem, but the support forces Commander Cullen dispatched kept them off our backs quite nicely. With the extra time the Inquisition forces gave us, we were able to salvage a few interesting items from the wreckage of Adamant, including an old map with the surrounding area with Grey Warden supply caches marked. Hopefully it comes in handy. Lieutenant Cremisius Aclassi. Grey Warden cache and 60 influence. Down to the Dowager. Oh god, this is from a lot of people. To my concerns. We, the Council of Heralds, declare the Ilen Basin the holdings of the Inquisition. I forgot about this. And all revenues and oaths from these lands should be tendered thus as to a titled lord until such a time as the Inquisition is dissolved or the holdings lawfully granted elsewhere. Marquis Matillon, Cyril de Montefort, Etienne de Chaven, Lothaire Ducci or something, Solange Montbelliard, Laurent de Ghislaine, and Germain de Chalon, or something like that. French is strange. Alliances from the heart. From Josephine. Lord de Rossier was all too glad to receive various concessions to abandon the current squabble in favor of more honorable pursuits. I believe they involve acquiring various trophy animals in bloody fashion. That allows a less politically desirable, but more personally desired, pairing to occur. The wedding of Jacine Leandra and Celeste Thibault will bond their families in alliance. To the chagrin of Lady Richelieu, I suspect, matchmakers only truly benefit when the names are sufficiently grand. The ceremony will take place in the capital. I'm sure it will be lovely. Josephine. Support Cassandra, never fucking happening. I changed my mind and I really hope I haven't fucked it all up. Favor returned. Oh, there's so much we need to look at. Bring Samson to Skyhold. Oh, fuck yeah. Didn't we What happened to you then? Where'd you go? Commander Cullen. Inquisitor. When Corypheus rushed from the Temple of Mythar, he'd left his general for dead. Amazing. My soldiers and I captured Samson with ease, given that he was still unconscious from your fight. While it will take the army some time to return from the wilds, we can expedite Samson's return in order to put him on trial. If you have no objections, I would be present for his judgment. Samson has given us no end of trouble. I want to keep him unconscious with sleeping drafts while we transport him here. Our Elysian allies have offered to return Samson under the heaviest of guard. They are eager to see him face justice. Samson has earned an armed escort, guarded in a wagon which our fastest horses will pull back to Skyhold. I kinda assume that for once the fastest option is also the best. Say for once, that's normally how it goes, except for the times where it really wants to fuck me. Yeah, let's send Cullen. I kinda want him to be back here as soon as possible. Grey Warden Cash, how long is that gonna take? A big time. Yeah, no thanks. How long is this? Oh yeah, Corypheus' true name. I forgot about this. Nope, not yet. We need the short ones first. Samoris? Also like 5 hours. Are you kidding me? By the way, allergies are really fucking with me today. So that's what that is. Celine and Michelle also takes forever. No fucking thanks. No fucking thanks. Research the Well of Sorrows. Okay. Only 24 minutes, you know, only the most ancient fucking artifact in the entire world. And only the most important discovery the elves have ever made in the last thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Yeah, that'll take 24 minutes. That'll take exactly, oh god, like a tenth or lower than the amount of time it would take to just do a little bit of a negotiating about a single weapon schematic. Yeah, makes sense. The Well of Sorrows was constructed in an unspeakably ancient times. There may be slivers of information left in elven legends or crumbling papers in far-flung libraries. Send people to research how ancient elves made this strange artifact. Well, obviously this is not a Cullen deal, but I will see what he has to say anyway. The Seekers have written treatises on forbidden magic for ages. Cassandra could point us to some of their findings. Highly doubt that is going to work at all. You recognize the magic used in the well, no? The university's... Or the magic as in, do you recognize that the magic is present? Because I don't think we knew what spells it was. We're a little young boy elf. The universities in Bioware could look into this for us. They're well funded. Wouldn't the oldest human records on magic be found in Tevinter? I can arrange for our scholars to visit Minrathus's archives. I imagine it's all gonna do the same? So I'm gonna send in Leliana. They're all similar amounts of times. They're only really... Oh god, that did not look healthy. They're only really gonna be changed by how many agents we have in that particular field. Test of metal and crew. I mean, this doesn't take particularly long with Josephine. But let's see if there are any very, very, very short ones. Perhaps over here. Gather coin. Hard in Hightown. Definitely need to do that one soon. I want to make Varric a very happy man. I believe this takes forever, right? Yep, takes quite some time. Crestwood, herbs. Break Venatori, hold on, Vico. What the hell is wrong with my... Oh my god, allergies are really kicking my ass. Brilliant Negotiator shall be fine. Delicate Negotiations. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That also takes forever. Uh-huh. 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 We've read that like 100 times, I remember that. Difficult to resist, such a tempting offer. I would like to read it again because it's been forever since I've read it, but probably not too long since you've heard it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave that there, and probably, I feel like this is a Josephine thing. And it's got to be a goddamn Josephine thing. No? But it is, if anyone can find a peaceful solution, it's her. Oh, but she is like, eliminate Venatori. We want to kill Venatori. What the hell? Why would I ever not kill Venatori? Bestow Morning Howler. Maybe that's a short one that Josephine can do? I mean, what's this? That's spreading rumors. That is attacking a boy with Cullen. Probably not a great idea. I'm gonna send in Josephine, I think. I don't think this matters too much. Let's read it, though. From Keeper Howen. Inquisitor, in light of the information you gave us regarding the truth of the events of Red Crossing, we would like to offer a sign of mourning to the village. Since both sides played a part in this tragedy, honoring the village with one of our Hatla seems appropriate. If it could be kept there, it might remind both sides of the fragile beauty, the things that journey to places where they are strangers. I understand that the villagers of Red Crossing do not trust the Dalish, given our history. If you could convince them to accept this tribute in good faith, it would be greatly appreciated. Keeper Howen. I can twist the noble who controls Red Crossing into accepting this, but it will end in 2 marriages and lead to at least 1 duel. That is fine, do your thing.
Let us begin.
Let us begin indeed! I've got so many people to talk to. I've got the entire world of Skyhold to get around to. And we'll begin with Josie, I believe. Purely because she's going to be like 2 inches away from us. I can't wait to see what Solus has to say about all this. I need to... Oh man, I've really missed this game. I didn't know how much I was going to miss it, because obviously you guys know more than anyone how much parts of this game have really, really frustrated me. Oh shit, I accidentally hit print screen. I hope that didn't fuck with anything. There we go. Yeah, parts of this game have really, really frustrated me, and I have disliked all the side content and stuff like that. Not all of it. Some of the inner circle missions are pretty damn good. But there are absolutely flaws to this game. But it feels so good to be back. I just love the Dragon Age universe. And oh my god, after coming from The Last of Us 2, I know I said it earlier, but fuck me, it's nice to play a good game that knows how to tell stories again. Hello, Josephine! Playing Grey Warden Cash, yeah, we will do that eventually.
This moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god.
It does not come quickly. I made you wait a week.
Holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
I didn't do this alone.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect.
Aww.
People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
Aww. You're a good friend, Josephine.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
That feels like the last thing you're ever going to say to me.
Yes.
The final piece! Oh, I never saw that. That's
What do the
worrying.
people make
We're
of
so
us?
near the
Scared to be a
end.
noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Yes, we know. Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? Well, I thought maybe we'd get a cutscene with everyone, considering how close to completion pretty much everything... What the fuck's going on here? Thought everything was looking a little low res. Parts of it just did not even actually exist at the moment. Okay, Varric Solus. Varric all the mages, actually. I guess we'll go with all the mages? No, you know what? Solus is right next to Varric, so I can, quickly sweep up everyone's favorite tiny boy, and, what the fuck is Three Eyes doing here? Oh yeah, they just sort of stand around the people who have the specialization. Whatever the fuck, it's weird. Hello, Varric.
Oh, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this.
Can't say I blame
We went
you.
to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walk through a mirror, and wound up back.
I love how that's exactly how I would describe
I
it.
mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy. I don't want to
No,
think about
not once,
this
I don't think.
anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
I don't know if I can.
You want to talk about me? Nope.
Come on,
Can
there's
I
got to
do
be
for you?
something.
Inquisitorialness.
Oh, I sure am pretty inquisitorial. Tell me about Red Lyrium. There's fuck all. Damn it! I was really looking forward to talking to everyone when I got home. Solus has to... Say something. There you are. You're out of place as well, which means you're absolutely giving me a cutscene. Yes!
The Temple of Masal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it.
You look really down
What
about
do
it, though,
you do with
dude.
the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'll rely on those I
I'm
trust.
not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll do it together.
What the fuck,
You think to
Solus?
share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it. A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while one selfless man may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
We will.
I trust my friends.
I know that mistake well enough to carve the angles of her face from memory.
Why is this so
God fucking
important to you?
damn, dude. You want
have
me to
not
be a
been what I
solo
expected,
dick?
Inquisitor. You have impressed me.
Clearly not. You're
You must
disapproving
not
of
let
literally
false
everything I
modesty allow
ever
you to
do.
pass your power to someone else. There are few regrets sharper than watching fools squander what you sacrifice to achieve. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover.
I
With
shall
luck,
claim all.
some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Can I go ahead and take back everything I just said to you, though? That'd be nice. I can! Hope you guys don't mind. He's already disapproved of a couple of things I've done recently. It needs to stop. This man needs to love me. I need to climb inside of him, please. God damn it. Why am I so unlikable? There's no way to make decisions. I think this game, out of all the Dragon Age games, all the Bioware games, might be the hardest one to ever make everyone approve of you. In Mass Effect, it's really easy. Because all you ever really have to do is be like, do their loyalty missions, and that's it. And I guess don't be a massive dick during anything that would affect them. Here we go.
The Temple of Mythal was
We know.
What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
One thing at a time?
I won't know the answer.
Shit. Was not a fan of that. Not a fan of that either. I'll see you guys when I say something that he doesn't despise me for. Maybe he's just in a bad mood today, huh? It's possible. It's possible. Little bored elf PMSing. All over me. All over me. He'll hate I'll restore what was because he thinks old elves are stupid, so I'll make the world better. I thought he would think that this is, like, incredibly
This
naive.
war proved that we can't go back to the way things
Well,
were.
he just doesn't
I'll
hate
try
it,
to
I
help
guess.
this world move forward.
He hasn't approved
You
of it
would
in the
risk
slightest.
everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What
Come
if it
on,
isn't?
man.
What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
He looks a lot angrier. He looks a lot angrier about this than the one he fucking disapproved of. I'll keep
I'll
trying.
take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Even if you've
Just
doomed
like that.
thousands of
If we don't keep
fucking
trying,
babies.
we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
No, that was a good thing. Hell yeah.
You have not been what I expected.
Yes.
You have offered hope.
Yes.
That if
Oh, I
one
don't think we've
keeps
heard this.
trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better.
I mean, I did literally
Forgive my
just say that to you, so.
Luck. Some of the
Thanks
past
for
may
everything,
yet
buddy.
survive.
Thanks for
Thank you,
everything.
Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Wonder if I can now ask him about the Temple of Mythal, or maybe about Mythal. Oh, he calls me Lethaline now! I don't remember if he was doing that before, but it's definitely recent.
Now, as a petulant child, he will destroy the game board rather than admit defeat. Be ready for anything.
He is a little bit of a
He still
caca.
believes himself a god, and gods do not fall gracefully.
Goodbye, buddy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Kinda expected you to have a really, really big cutscene, but at the same time, whatever. I love you. You're Solus. You're the coolest man around. Other than... Okay, this is a longer journey than I thought it would be, but Dorian, who also gets a cutscene, a proper one this time.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive.
Why?
All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
Because they're a fascist regime? What brought this on?
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
That elf, Abelas. He said the Imperium wasn't what destroyed the elves. My people would never accept that. It would reduce us to scavengers, destroy our legacy no matter how terrible. But we should accept it. Take our history down a peg. Confront the legacy hanging over us like a shroud.
But who's
Maybe
gonna
not all
believe
of
the
us want
fucking
to.
madman that just
That
came
could
back
be
from
all.
saving the world?
If you can change minds,
You could
so
be
can I.
PTSD'd up the arse. You could do great things, Dorian.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are.
You look
It might
really
surprise
disgusted,
you
but
to
you're
know
sounding happy.
that you're the one who inspired me. You're
Really?
shaping
I
the
hadn't
world,
noticed.
for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
I really like Dorian. Holy fucking shit. I didn't think I'd like Dorian this much, because I thought he was going to be generic, sarcastic, pompous bastard, but he's so much more. He's one of the greatest characters in the game, I think.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Can I not talk to you about everything that just
I
happened?
trust everything is well with the mages?
We are mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security, although who knows for how long.
Yeah, about the next 5 minutes, before we get you all fucking killed. Helisma, anything new with you?
Made of you, Inquisitor.
I'm going to give you your feels back. How are your duties
What is your
going?
evaluation?
I
Yeah,
am
yep.
able to pursue my duties.
Yep,
up to
nothing new.
level
Okay. Let's see if I can turn anything in now that I've killed so many gods. Horror claws, that's it. Okay. Where's Vivienne? Sorry, I need to get my bearings about the... Oh god, I hate those crows so much. I need to get my bearings about Skyhold again, because it's been such a long time. Now, Vivienne was real mad at me for waking up that ancient fucking magic, so... See how this goes, shall we?
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
Who the hell are these people? They look like the most generic Orlesians I've ever seen. Just the same beard guy we ran into 100 times in the fucking party.
Allow me to present Inquisitor Llewellyn.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Don't even
Inquisitor,
despise me
this
for
is
being
my
all
dear
pointy?
Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son,
Oh.
Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
Did she tell you all the way she
Maker
diddled your brother?
called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
Well, my father championed him? What did I do? Oh, yeah, the wyvern, of course. I wish I'd done
If
more.
only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable.
This
It
fucking
was simply
voice.
his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
I know, I'm sorry I couldn't jerk you off just a little bit more.
So
Goes for
you've
you
met
too,
the family
lady.
now, and made a good impression in spite of yourself. Well done.
Come on, I'm doing my best. You spoke highly of me?
You talked them into supporting the Inquisition?
Of course I did, my dear. Properly worded, the righteous cause of the Inquisition can be used to great effect with my Bastien's deeply pious relations. With Bastien's loss, I have connections to the Council of Heralds and the highest levels of the Chantry. All thanks to you.
Oh god, that smile was rather terrifying, lady. Things worked out then.
Well, at least everything's worked out for you in the end.
So it has. And well arranged, if I do say so myself.
So I guess this is more to do with the,
Marceline and Laurent waiting.
with her mission, as opposed
Thank you so much
with
for your cooperation, Inquisitor.
the well
I could
and
never
everything.
have done this without your help.
It's so weird having you like me. It almost feels off. You're so gonna shank me in the arse on the way out of the door or something. I don't trust you, Vivienne. I don't trust you at all. Everything is the game to you. But where the hell am I going? How do I get back to you? Because I guarantee you, you're gonna go from being all happy about that to screeching in my ear about the well in the space of like a whole 5 seconds. A whole trip back up the stairs. Is it this way? I always forget which one you are. One leads to Leliana, one leads to Vivienne. I believe the Vivienne one is through the door. There you
Here's
are.
the request Harriet made.
I could not give less of a fuck. Nope. Are you talking to me? No, okay, you're not. Never mind. Hello, lady.
Yes?
No cutscene. Wow.
Do
You
think
don't
that
want to talk about that shit.
You and I might someday...
How very sweet of you to ask, but no.
Aw. It's strangely... She's not awful now, is she? That's nice. That's nice. I mean, she's still using me for every little ounce that I'm worth, but... I don't know, sort of to be expected, right? Considering everything about her is horrible. Hello, Leliana. Yay!
I was wondering who might be the
Cutscene.
and it suddenly occurred to me.
Yes, 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 yes.
Why shouldn't they?
What would you do as divine?
If you were divine, what would you do?
I'm
Change
so
things.
sorry, Cassandra.
Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this.
This is exactly
No more
what I
circles.
want.
The mages will
Cassandra's
be free.
like a half
The
step,
Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children.
just like
In
the old
fact,
divine was.
it will
Not
accept
quite
everyone.
brave enough.
Elves, dwarves, even Qunari. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
I mean, I'm pretty damn sure, but by the end of all this, the Chantry isn't going to matter because the elven gods are going to be proven to be incredibly powerful and incredibly still here. But at the same time, I'd support you. If it means the Chantry killing so much less dudes, that's way better
I
than
think you would
Cassandra.
make a good divine.
I am glad to hear
Way
it.
more than a good one.
Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace.
Lothering
I
is a
felt the
really
Maker's
beautiful place.
presence and his love, even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know. The Chantry I wish the world to see.
The world needs that Chantry, Leliana.
The world could certainly use the force for good you describe.
Yes, the Chantry should be a force for good instead of what it is.
She sounds so passionate
The
about
Chantry
it, but then her
dictated
face is so
where it should have
this.
inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It should encourage the good in everyone, rather than rebuke us for our sins.
So glad I didn't let her
should
keep
be
killing
turned
people.
away from our doors. No one is without worth. Whoever you
I mean,
are,
Iron
whatever
Bull.
your mistakes, you are loved.
I mean, Sarah.
Unconditionally. In your heart
Sarah's sort of been
shall
redeeming
burn
herself
an
lately.
unquenchable flame.
Oh, okay, now I see why you never smile. It looks really, really weird in this game.
So if we kill
Talk to me more.
Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What
Seems
will we
that
learn
way.
next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
Don't joke about that, because it will fucking happen. We'll find a way to beat
No
him.
matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him. And we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end.
No!
With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
Alright, carry
How did
on.
you work?
And what that means is launch myself back down the funnel of sadness. Oh, that was a lot less painful than I imagined it would be. We're gonna quickly go and see if Cullen managed to do the thing. If he did manage to do the thing, it's time for judgment. And also I'll need to choose something else to send Cullen out to, which he won't immensely fucking ruin. Which, he tends to very much do. So let's see what we got here, shall we? Oh my god. I think the weather might finally be... Oh, by the way. No, I was about to say, like, the weather might finally be killing me a bit less. But man, you guys on the Dragon Age series did not have me go through the fucking worst of it. During that Last of Us series, it was horrifying. Inquisitor Lavalon. From Gallop, I guess that means jailer, doesn't it? Blythe. We have secured Samson in the holding pens. Your worship. Oh, your worship. He's not said much, but we'll bring out the villain for judgment at your pleasure. Emphasis on pleasure. Unmask those across the sea? It's a Leliana thing, so probably not. Oh, but he takes a lot less time. No, it's just him being angry and like, forget this, let's do the angry thing. Like he always does. There's gotta be so many here. Test of metal? Or is this the one that takes forever? Do we need such allies at March? Yes, we need allies, dickbag. What is wrong with him? You'd think we would have been able to, like, save him from being so very stupid by now. But no, not even close. That takes 4 hours. I don't have 4 hours to waste here. So, you know what? I'll see you guys when I find something worth sending him to.